Hello, hello. You're listening to Well Intel Daily, and I'm Annie Hood. This is the podcast that makes wellbeing work for you and your business. Do you have your own metaphorical oxygen mask to put on? What do I mean? Well, when we put on an oxygen mask, and we usually think of oxygen masks when we fly, and there is that ever-present reminder at the beginning of every flight to put on your own oxygen mask first before helping others, and it helps us breathe more easily, gives us greater clarity to have that rush of oxygen to the brain. In this case, what I mean by putting on an oxygen mask, I'm talking about giving yourself a break and some clarity away from the everyday pressures, strains and stresses that you're probably experiencing right now. And those breaks, or that oxygen mask, can take various forms. It can be heading off to a retreat for a few days. It can be going for a walk. It could be jumping on your bike or going for a run. It might even be having an early night. At a deeper level, and as a leader of a business that may have a lot of people relying on you, or many people to answer to, sometimes there is a need to step away and recalibrate. And I was at a gathering recently about a leadership purpose retreat led by a gentleman called Dr. Tom Cotton and a couple of his colleagues. And he was opening up the conversation with a group of leaders to discuss purpose and values in business, but to take it beyond the room that we were in London and transporting it to the mountains of France, to give space, time and a different environment to examine what it means to have a greater purpose in one's leadership than simply making money. And I'm simplifying it slightly, but actually what he was talking about within the program that was being offered is offering that metaphorical oxygen mask to everyone in that room to put on and to see things differently, to get clarity, to imagine what it may feel like to perform to values, your own values, company values, rather than the financial needs, or exclusively, I should say, rather than exclusively the financial needs of shareholders, of a board. And maybe that's something you want to explore as a leader, an opportunity to be with like minds, sharing challenges that they can totally relate to, and taking stock on how you want the next chapter in your career to go that involves more purpose and more consciously led values than you might have felt able to honour to date. Do follow to get tomorrow's episode in your feed. Take care until then, and be well.